Ride around in a bucket. Quarter tank and I'm hustling. Up it, irresponsible and she love it.
All gas, no brakes. And hop on my track, the hooligan.
I'm a Chuck T sportin', bad bitch courtin', never leave a short motherfucker, yeah. I'm a real good rapper.
Okay, so if you haven't seen the video, I actually did a reaction video. It was pretty short on John and Megan's relationship. My advice to her in that video was for her to run. Like, I don't understand why you would entertain someone who doesn't really want to be a father when you have a child. Because I just feel like, I understand that I can't say being a step parent is different because you still are responsible for that child and you should still be an active part and a loving part of that child's life. And he doesn't want to do that for his own biological kid. Why? Because he doesn't want any biological kids. Well, what he said was he doesn't want any babies, but I mean, make it make sense. Like, how? I mean, I guess you could adopt or you could foster older children, but I mean, ma'am, you set the standard in that video of wanting another child. So this relationship should already be over. My opinion, you can disagree with me, but I just feel like, and not only that, but he's a man child anyway. I don't. All right, let's get into it.
I arrived to San Antonio a few days ago to meet my girlfriend Megan. And there's a lot riding on this trip. But yesterday, Megan tells me she wants me to move to San Antonio as soon as possible. And, you know, that's a lot to think about. Greetings.
What's going on?
How is my little niece doing?
Okay.
She's doing good?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, I think. So far, so good.
So are you going to meet the daughter then?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to meet the daughter?
Well, I'm going to have to meet the daughter, right? If we're...
See, right there. That is so telling. Like, one, Patrick, I feel like you're always setting your brother up, but you're asking great questions and you're being messy, so I'm fucking here for it. But I mean, honestly, the fact that you don't want to, but you have to, I mean, Megan, run. Just run. Just do it. Save yourself from this. Like, there's got to be someone else. Like they say, there's fish out there, right? I'm going to give you a hook and a line.
We're going to be together and make this work and stuff, so...
I wouldn't meet the daughter. I mean, meeting the daughter is a big deal, especially because, like...
I absolutely agree. I probably should have let it go a little bit longer, but I absolutely agree. Meeting someone's child, you want to know why? Because when it ends, they're going to be like, one, especially if they get emotionally attached to you, they're going to be like, oh, where is he? Where's John? Where's John, Mom? Oh, he doesn't like me anymore. He doesn't care. Especially when you know you don't. One, you're not even sure if you want to move. And two, you know you don't want to be a dad. I covered that in the last video, so go watch it. Yeah. Red flag city. I said it in the last video. Red flag factory. Red flag factory, village, town, you name it. He's just a walking red flag. Megan, run. Run. Pretend this is Get Out and just run.
You're going to meet her, and then if you guys break up, then you're going to be gone, and now she's a part of the whole thing.
Obviously, I have plans of seeing how this continues to grow.
Are you sure you're not just saying things to make her happy?
No. Why? No, I'm honest. I tell the truth. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
If that wasn't the biggest effing lie, like you stumbled through that. Like way too much stumbling and bumbling for that to be true. You tell the truth, John. Come on. We see you. The only person that don't see you is Megan.
Careful. Especially if you're not planning on having a baby and all that stuff, and you don't even know the relationship's going.
That's life.
All right, well, I'm going to...
You know what? And that is such a toxic thing to say because you're not even talking about adults anymore. Like, you're talking about an innocent child. Get the... All right.
Get back to my baby.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so if you don't know, This is like one of my least favorite couples. I just kind of feel like they're both stuck with each other because they had a kid. And I know that people say you don't have to stay for the kid, but I just feel like that is the only thing keeping them together. You can just genuinely tell whenever they're on screen together, they don't like each other. They just don't. All right, let me shut up and play.
We've been doing regular check-ins with Dr. Jason since we've been back from our couples therapy retreat.
Hi.
Hey, my favorite couple. What's up, guys? How's everybody?
Why do I feel like he says that to every couple he meets with? Which, I mean, make them feel special, but are they really your favorite, doctor? Are they anyone's favorite?
Today?
Good for the most part.
We really love Dr. Jason and we decided to continue with him because he really helped us to make our relationship a little bit better. And
I mean, anyone who can help you guys, I'm sending praises to.
you're moving us in the right direction.
Okay, what do we need to work on? What are the major issues right now?
I've been trying to move for a long time now, and Yara continues to put that off. I continue to ask her, like, hey, let's make this decision. But she wants no part of it. She thinks it's just like, snap, move, done. When I ask her why hasn't this been done, it's because I'm being controlling and I should be the one doing it, and I don't feel that way.
Well, that's not true. I never say that you should be the one doing it. I say if you push that hard, you can go ahead.
So let's talk about.
Oh, wow. So basically, she's just telling you to go ahead without her. Leave me. That's how you know when you just don't like your man, when you're over the... Just go ahead, leave. Leave.
Solutions. There's an issue on where to live. What's a few cities that you could see yourself and your family living?
We've been in Dallas. I liked it pretty much. It was nice. Florida, go swim and get tan. It's so nice.
Miami and Dallas seem to be the two top options. But the thing is, when I want to push and I want to get ready to move there, like, yeah, Yara will look at a house on an app and say, oh, this house is cool. But, like, we actually need to start going through the process.
What are the main reasons for doing it, ultimately?
For me, it's so my wife can be happy. I understand that she's not happy here in Louisiana. So whatever I have to do to make her...
You live in Florida to stop it. Don't
No,
do it.
like, I never...
I didn't. Why would you live in Florida? Stop it.
You know what? It's kind of crazy that she gives him no credit. Like, in the sense that she just absolutely cannot stand the idea that he would do anything for her. Ugh.
Honest right now.
No, I mean, Florida's nice, but I never, ever intended on leaving my family.
So how does that?
And you know what? I believe that that is true. I know people like that. They'll never leave. And I mean, honestly, you could just vacation in Florida. And I mean, you're in Louisiana, so it's pretty warm there.
Phil, Yara.
It sounds so sweet, but I know he wants to move in there.
You just don't believe he's capable of being sweet and nice to you. Red flags. Red fucking flags. Like, so many red fucking... Pardon my language.
I don't believe in the stuff when people are like, oh my gosh, it's just only for you. You do it for yourself because it's what you want to, but it's so...
You know what? That's not always true. Like, it's not always true. Like, sometimes we do sacrifice for the people we love. Maybe that's not your experience. Fine, fair enough. But, I mean, you do. When you really love someone and you want to see them happy and you want to be with them, I mean, it's kind of like she doesn't want to stay there, so what is his option? Divorce.
Much that you want to make me happy. But then I move for him in US. So what, should I drop this to his eyes all the time? I move here for you?
Honestly, maybe, if it makes you feel better, because clearly that's some resentment that you're holding on to. And I feel like any chance you get, it's going to come out.
Can it be a little bit of both? That he wants to move there because of you, but also maybe a little bit for himself? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's absolutely not fine with that. She's absolutely not fine with that. She cannot accept that. Because if you actually believed it could be both, then why bring it up at all? Unless you're just flat out calling him a liar, which, I mean, you sure therapy's helping y'all? Are y'all sure? Like, cringe. Like, secondhand embarrassment.
I would like both of you to kind of give me a little feedback of when will you like, ideally, to see this relocation take place?
I would like to be in a new home and moved in already in 6 months.
Okay, all right. Yara, what's how do you feel about that time frame?
I'm good as soon as possible. I just want to make sure that the house is good and everything.
I mean, I gotta tell my mom. My mom is not gonna be happy. I'm so glad that Yara and I are finally on the same page about moving, but the next step for us is to tell our families.
I don't know, you guys. I absolutely don't know. Like, I want to root for them, but I feel like I'm rooting for something that's just, if they stay together, they're just going to hate each other. Or they're going to wait until their kid turns 18 and then divorce.
Yeah, ride around in a bucket. Quarter tank and I'm hustling. Up it, irresponsible and she love it.